name is Jessica and I am one of the facilitators of this course. Today we are going to review the second conditional. So let's get started. It is very important to pay attention to the structure of the second conditional, but it is also important to know when to use this conditional. We're going to use the second conditional to talk about unreal or imaginary situations, that is, things that are unlikely to happen. We have an example, but before we take a look at the example, let's check the structure that we need to follow. We have the subordinated conjunction if plus the subject plus the verb in simple past, comma, the subject plus will plus the verb in base form. We can also use the modal might or could. Now, let's take a look at the example. If I eat less, comma, I will lose weight. If we start the sentence with the second clause, we don't need the comma. That will be, I will lose weight if I eat less. One of the points that we need to keep in mind is that when we use the verb be in the second conditional, we are going to use the verb were. With all the personal pronouns, even with he, she, or it, most of the times people use were. Examples: if I were you, I would do the report as soon as possible. If she were a good friend, she will be here with you now. Here we have more examples to see how to use the second conditional. Let's read the sentences together. If you enter the competition, you might win some money. If I had to make a choice about where to move, it would be Canada. If he drove more carefully, he will have fewer accidents. If he attended classes, he could make good progress. Now let's take a look at some negative sentences. Let's read them together. I wouldn't do that if I were you. If he didn't waste so much time at work, he will finish the report before leaving the office. I couldn't afford my trip to Europe if I didn't have a good job. And we are almost done. This is our last slide where we will see some examples of the second conditional with questions. Let's take a look at them. What would you do if you saw your best friend's girlfriend flirting with someone else? What would you live if you could live anywhere in the world? Would you study a second career if you had the chance? Well, that's it for now. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.